Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 55 of the Glasgow Rangers Save, our final Champions League game. For once it is a bit of a throwaway game, we're already confirmed that we'll be finishing third and entering the Europa League, but I feel it's an opportunity to see how far the club has actually came, if we can actually win a game away from home in Europe and hopefully finish the group with potentially 9 points. Which, if we could finish with 9 points would be fantastic. It just shows if we could just win 3 games at home and a point away from home 1 year, we could actually make it to the last 16. It's a good opportunity just to see how far we've come. If we can get a win over Zenit, we can make that group look a little bit closer than it actually is. Since you last joined us, which was the Bayern game, just that Scottish Cup tie against Kilmarnock, 4-0 win. Gooden gave us a goal in 16 minutes. Literally dominated the play on shots, and Tauvin, Sisto and Craig Whiting all got goals. A comfortable victory, which sees us into round 5, where we'll take on St Mirren at the start of February. So not much else has really happened transfer wise. It's hard to identify talents and potential targets we're going to bring in when there's a lot of good players coming up, their contracts are expiring. They're the kind of players I want to target. So we're just kind of waiting a bit for that to happen, but hopefully, we can get some big names in. There is a lot of attractive names. I'll quickly show them in a second. As far as outs, Fuentes, is a done deal. Godinho, we've offered to West Ham. We could have got a lot more. His contract's up in 6 months. He won't re-sign. So if we can put him for 1.2 before the pre-contracts, in January, at least it gives us some money back for him. But in terms of players coming in, I always do it by the expiring 6 months. There's not much coming from Scotland or the US or Brazil who have early contract expiring dates. If you go to the year, that's probably a couple of unrealistic ones there. I suppose if we did to keep the realistic transfers off, we could maybe offer a contract to Rafinha or Florenzi, maybe a bit generous in the wages. But as far as realistic ones, the couple of names that instantly stand out there are Jesse Rodriguez. We could look bring him in from Inter, former Real Madrid guy. We could look at Maximilian Arnold, who would be phenomenal for the centre of the park. But again, we've got a lot of them. If we need a winger or another number 10, Suso, so we do Suso and Sisto. But the one that stands out the most, we could bring in Gabriel Barbosa. It's a long shot, but it's one I might really just try and get, because at 24, so many years ahead of him, if we could bring him in. But apart from that, there's good quality there. Even Benteke, Christian Günther as well, if we need a reinvestment in a left back. And just looking down, a couple of decent names there that could potentially stand out and become somebody decent. Jokic is pretty decent if we really want an experienced quality player. Pastore, Jake Livermore for a bit of a ball winner. So there is a lot of names in there, and probably a lot more that are quality. If we need a youth player, we could bring in Lloyd Jones and somebody that's always turned out good in this, Taras Stepanenko. It's just some names we could target. We can keep scrolling down, more names will pop up. Kurzawa's in there. Could go even more. Juan Cuadrado if we're really desperate. It's just seeing who really fits what we want to do. And Dwight Gale, Jack Rodwell, Ribery's little brother. Fair enough, it isn't great, but just a couple of names that will become available, and we'll try and bring some of these guys into the team and see how they fit us for next season. But it's all about the now. So it's a game to try and get to 9 points in this group and go out with a bang. The team there is pretty much the team that's normally been playing. Anderson gets a chance on the left hand side. And Ryan Jack plays instead of João Mario, but he plays the box to box role. And Cahill starts instead of Danny Wilson, who could do it rest. Apart from that, the same system as always. We're going to go very direct here to just try and get in behind them with Brown's pace. And hopefully leave Zenit sitting with 6 defeats from 6. There's a bit of quality in that side. They could cause us problems. But let's get kicking on with it. Let's get straight into the game, and let's hope we can make this a memorable way to end our Champions League campaign before we enter the Europa League next year. So the plan is for the next video, I'm hoping that'll be about the Celtic game. The draw should be done there. Hopefully for once to give us a kind draw instead of somebody that's more than likely going to put us out. Anyway, to the game. Brown now has it. Here's Jack. He's going to drive forward. Plays it back to Joaquin. To Ryan Jack. And what an opportunity that could have been. Two massive Champions League games. Could have seen two Ryan Jack goals. So unlucky there. There's Oslak, Sisto, Izzy Brown, what a cutback. Anderson very unlucky. And Sisto again. He has actually been quality when called upon. Anderson, Joaquin, Izzy Brown. That's of course another one we'll be looking at, is bringing in Izzy Brown in a permanent deal. Well, that one hasn't popped up. I really hope they haven't signed an extension on him. And we haven't noticed, so we'll have to look at that post game. Sisto, unlucky from Cahill. Keep building this pressure up. It's a fantastic start in terms of dominating play and putting the Russians on the back foot. With Bender, Joaquin, Jack again, Brown, Izzy Brown. He's hit the crossbar and it's gone out of play. Another excellent opportunity for Rangers. Now Galkin, the goal kick out to Vaganov. Oh, he's skint Robertson. It's ended up at Shashkov. Vaganov again. There's Ashkentov, Lebenev. Great tackle from Bender. If he can launch a counter. There's Ryan Jack. Brown's in again. Just going to get back to Robertson. Good ball retention this. I'm loving the fact we're really dominating possession. Brown with the touch, Brown with the finish. You just can't stop this kid scoring. As I say, once he finally does leave this football club, we are going to miss him and miss him badly. Robertson into Anderson. Nice wee touch. It's this wee touch there. Takes it by his man and he smashes it into the top corner. And that's a great finish there from Isaiah Brown. But pressure here from the Russian champions. Here's Lazarenkov. Back into him. Sisto with the tackle, and unfortunately it runs right to the feet of Marko Dabro. And he equalises for Russia. The Russian champion, sorry. The Croatian striker gets a great ball there. Larienko, it's just a tackle from Sisto. And it's a good poacher's finish from Dabro with their first shot and goal. I mean, that's just the luck we've not really had in the Champions League. And it looks like it's going to continue on here. And even 2020, which is a shame. But half time 1-1. Just set the boys on far from plays, try and motivate as many of them as possible. I haven't motivated Sisto, so we'll give him an individual one. Although it says that he seemed motivated, so I don't know why that's not come up in green. We've managed to get Anderson motivated. And we'll see if these boys can reflect that team talk in their performance here. Joaquin to Bender, Okore, Oslak. It's a good build-up play. Here's Ryan Jack again. Brown's made a run. He's found Sisto, and unfortunately Sisto's offside. And after 60 minutes, it is still 1-1. We'll make a change. Now let's try Moy Gomez out on that right-hand side. Again, it decides to make a mess of my tactics. Cheers, FM. Moy Gomez for Sisto. Let's say we'll just try him out there as an advanced playmaker, because he's not really a winger, let's be honest. He's been out of the team for a bit through injury and just lacking in match fitness. Let's say it's an opportunity for him. We'll see what happens this attack, and then Anderson will be coming off. But here's Moy Gomez. Takes it by two. Dealt with by Neto. Okore to Jack. Joaquin. Moy Gomez. And Molichev with a foul on Gomez. Sometimes I'm feeling with this tactic that Brown's a little bit isolated, but it's played in from Gomez. No such luck. Robertson. Okore. He's not going to split the defence. Joaquin might. Brown. Oslak. And Moy Gomez, just if he could have pulled the trigger that little bit earlier, would have a chance. And now it's the counter. Dabro's away from Okore. Plays it in. And Pyatikov is just offside. We've got another opportunity before we can make the change. Brown. Bender. Joaquin. Lucas Anderson. Ryan Jack. He's done it again. 2 games in a trot. And that box-to-box midfield role. Bender to Joaquin. It's just the ball here from Anderson. The reverse pass in behind the defender. Jack gets the wrong side of him. And he puts it in the back of the net for 2-1. And the stats tell the story, although we've got another chance here. I'm scared in case they score and then any tactical change I need to make, I need to redo it again. So here's Patikov, back to Charles Kabore, to Vaganov. Well intercepted from Cahill. Here's Jack for Brown. Lucas Anderson, what can he do? Gomez, Ryan Jack. Seems like a few of them are a little bit scared to pull the trigger. Corey's made the mistake and he's been bailed out there. Patikov can't get by the big German Kevin Trapp. So 7 minutes to go. We'll quickly make that alteration. Anderson off for João Mario, and we'll just set them into midfield as well as we try and see out the game, and we'll bring in Yurchenko as well. Hopefully they see out this game. So 7 minutes to go. Zenit are starting to come in with the last couple of chances. That's not good, but Ryan Jack can fill in there, and João Mario will have to be a deep line playmaker. Apparently my FM doesn't want to scroll over and just wants to click in players. Okay, FM. Right, so Ryan Jack to right back would be ideal. Thank you, they were finally going to work. Oslak's injury will mean João Mario in here, and then Gomez and Yurchenko in front of the defence. Oslak will just need to come off the park. We'll go contain for the last minute, but I think it should be enough to give us the victory. And there we go, a good victory then. So the boys have done their job. They've managed to get their win away in Russia, so we'll say to them, well done, good result. Man of the match was Izzy Brown for that goal. Seastill didn't really show up, but at the end of the day we had plenty of chances, 18 shots to their 5, all the possession, and with Bayern beating Porto. It just goes to show you, if we'd have managed to turn one of those draws against Porto into a win, we would have been out in away goals. But in fact, would we have been out in away goals? No, we would have qualified actually, sorry. Not even away goals, just goal difference. We would have qualified, but the small margins, and that is what's going to see us finish in the Europa League spot in third place with 9 points. So unlucky again. We'll skip through here and see if there's any damage to Oslak. He seems to be fine. As I say, we're going to check that Izzy Brown contract. He's signed a new deal, signed it at the start of the season. So Izzy Brown, I don't see him signing for Rangers anytime soon. We may look to sign someone else, because look at the contract difference, 24k we're paying his wages, and he's now in a 70k contract. So we'll see what happens with that. It's one for the development. Maybe we'll just look at pursuing somebody that's going to be here full time, aka maybe a Barbosa. But the schedule now sees us in SPL duty firmly until the 31st of January, and of course we'll have the Scottish Cup, the League Cup and the Europa League all in 2021. The next video we should see scheduled roughly to play against Celtic in that Old Firm game, and hopefully at the same time we'll have the official confirmation of who we'll be facing in the Europa League. If it isn't drawn by then, I'll leave the answer in the video description. So cheers for tuning in, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you get any comments, please leave them in the comments section. And until next time, this is 21 Maxwell, and I'll speak to you real soon. Bye bye.